We are in front of the Israeli School, Universal Practical Knowledge, the Philadelphia Division, here at 3226 Cheltenham Avenue in Philadelphia. We're standing in front of the school right now, getting a description of the 12 tribe sign that's been painted by one of the brothers that was in the school: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Shalom. Shalom. You've been waiting for this day, so this day has finally come. A lot of you have been wondering where this knowledge that you've been hearing is coming from, and the powerful truth that you've been hearing, how this was established. Well, we finally were able to arrange for the priests to come down from New York and spend some time with us. And I'd like to introduce them if I can. These are some great brothers. We're very glad to have them with us. We want to make them feel as warm as possible, because this is their work and the extension of their work and what they've laid down some time ago. I'd like to introduce, first of all, priest and Sixth Shield General, 4th in command in the nation of Israel, Lahab. I'd like to salute this brother. March up. Barak. Yeshabim, which means sit. And I'm going to turn it over now to Priest General Lahab.
Water, brother. I'd like to say this, starting off, we're very impressed at your school here, and we're very impressed to see that the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia think enough of the Most High and the Bible and the truth and your nationality to be a part of this, because most of the brothers and sisters are running from the truth.
Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need, because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ. It's Officer 5000 Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta, Georgia. and I'm here to invite you, Blacks, Hispanic, and Native American Indian people, to the ISUPK 57 Annual Passover, hosted by Commandant General Yohana, the leader of this nation, Saturday, April 4th, at the BH Ranch, Houston, Texas. Shalom. Be there.
If you are Black, Hispanic, or Indigenous, you are an Israelite according to the Bible. And the Most High commanded the children of Israel in Leviticus 23 and verse 5, and all throughout the Bible, to keep the Lord's Passover. That's right, the Lord's Passover, coming up on April 4th, 2026, under Commandant General Yohana. You don't want to miss it. Be there. Shalom. For the low fee of $200, get your Passover fee in, access to the full venue, food, parties, all that. Don't miss it.
All right, let me hit y'all up with something. Many of us, we talk about the Bible and claim to love God and all of this, claim to follow God, right? What you really want to do to be following God is not celebrating Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's, pagan holidays that's not in the Bible. You need to be making it down to the Lord's 57th annual Passover in Houston, Texas. It's going to be on April the 4th. The fee to get in is $200 per person. The Lord said, you know, not to come in any of his feast days empty-handed, so that is why that fee is there on the table. So it's $200 per person, and what you want to do is make it down there and celebrate the Lord's Passover with true prophets of God from the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
Black, Native, and Hispanic, you need to be at the Lord's Passover. The only Passover is with the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. Don't let them lie to you. If you out here celebrating this right here, you for sure gotta come celebrate with your people. Alright? The weather gonna look way better than this, and it's in Texas.
The ISUPK under Commander General Yohana presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover in Houston, Texas, April 4th, 2026. Pay your Passover fees. ISUPK.com. $200 per adult. Kids get in free.
Shalak, excuse me. All right. Shalom, Israel. Shalom. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shabbarakatah. To the brothers, Shalom. Yahweh Shamar Alatah Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. To the sisters out there. Once again, this is the Detroit Law Class. I'm Officer of 1,000 Wadi, and to my right is my main man.
Officer 500 Atazara.
Salak, excuse me. And this is the Detroit Law class, man, under Commander General Yohana. Once again, throw out to Commander General Yohana for holding the truth down, man, and pushing us forward, man, and holding the truth down and waking us up, man, and pushing this nation forward, man. Right now, if you look into the earth and see what's going on, man, you should be forever grateful for Commander General Yohana holding on to this truth, man, to wake his people up. That's love, man. Especially going through some of the things that he had to go through, endure to hold on to this truth, man. For brothers such as myself and brothers such as y'all that's watching, all right? With that being said, the topic of tonight's class, we're gonna talk about separating from the other nations. I know a lot, especially over the years, people have heard us saying things of that nature, the separation, get away, and a lot of y'all looked at us like we was crazy and insane and had no clue as to what the hell we was talking about. Even though things like, I always think about this always be heavy to me. When Russia first fell, and then I heard Commander General Yohana talking about how they was out there teaching about the Russia coming back into power, and people thought they was crazy. And I always think to myself, and I say to myself, damn, how many of them people who said they was crazy is in the truth now? Because they should be in the truth now. They should be in the truth now, because I'd have been like, man, them niggas was right. I didn't know what I was talking about. The people that was teaching me did not know what they was talking about. And it seemed like they would run to the truth, man. But now, just getting right back to on point, we see that, well, everybody's starting to see in the world that we not crazy. These prophecies is coming to true, and it's coming fast, man. And a lot of us have still joined ourselves to the oppressor, and I'm trying. And please, don't wait till it's too late to separate yourself from him. Don't let him have to show you that how much he really don't care about you, because clearly you wouldn't be seeing it now today, which is amazing to me. I don't even know how much more he got to do to show you he don't give a damn about you. But don't let him do something like what they was doing to so-called black people. Well, they was black people, but I don't think they was like Israelite people. When they was in the Ukraine and they was getting on the subways and on the trains, and they wasn't letting the black people get on the train. The black people trying to get on the train, they're like, no, get out the way. And letting the so-called Jewish man or white man or whatever, whoever the hell he is, get on the train. All right? Don't let that be you, man. We need to take refuge in each other, man. We need to, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, come together and figure out our own plan, because they plan ain't a plan for us. They plan is for them. That's why our brotherhood is so important. Our brotherhood is the most powerful thing we got, man. The most powerful thing we get. And when I look at the times today, I think about, like, back in the day, I would hear people say, when I would say things about different oppressors, they would be like, well, why would they do that? Talking about the United States government. And it's like, because they hate you? Like, you done forgot that they was just sicking dogs on you 15 minutes ago. Like, come on, man. How could you even ask that? You gonna ignore everything that happens? And it's crazy, the psychological damage that's been done to our people. You know what I mean? It's insane.
Sir, if I could,
go ahead.
You know what's so heavy about that is, when you think about the oppressor, how can you believe that the oppressor love you? He don't love his brother. He don't love nobody around him. His whole love is himself. You understand? Everything that your oppressor do is to benefit him. You know, that's why they can go to war with their own kind. You know, they can go and unalive another oppressor and wouldn't change them, you know, making them no difference. You know, with us, you know, it's family. We take care of each other. We ain't out here to hurt our people, you know what I'm saying? But the oppressor, he killing anything unalive and Salakia, anything that's in his way from getting to his bigger picture. Salakia.
Khan, you absolutely 100% right. He don't even give a damn about his own people. He got his little select few, and that's it. So, you know, so if what the Tazrock saying that and what he's saying is 100% right. Black, Hispanic, and Native man, we ain't got no chance, all right?
Yeah, all right.
So we're going to start out with Deuteronomy 14:2. It's a great place to start.
Testing. This is Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 2. Hey, Salakia, sir, if I could. Can we get a sound check real quick, just to make sure I hear this?
Con. Excellent idea.
Give me 1 second, I'll check real quick.
And of course, as usual, if y'all got some questions or anything like that, just drop y'all questions on in the chat, man, and I'll get to them. And if I can't answer them or don't get to them, I'll give them to Dariala, and he definitely will. All right.
We 12, sir.
Ka. Let's get it.
Khan wa Khan. This is Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2.
Salak, give me 1 second. Let me get there too. 14:2. That's what I should have been doing.
Khan wa Khan.
All right, go ahead.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
It says, Deuteronomy 14:2 says, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. So the topic of the class, think about what the topic is. It's about separating from your oppressor. But here what we reading is the Lord said we are holy people unto him. The word holy means separate. So it's not that, I mean, it is that we need to separate, but the thing is we never even should have been joined to them. Like, it's something that the Lord never even wanted. Read that again.
Khan wa Khan. Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. For thou art a holy people.
For thou art a separate people. The Lord separated us from all the nations on the planet, man. He never wanted us joined together with them. Okay? That's one of the reasons that we fail as a nation of people. That's one of the reasons that we on the bottom right now. Because we thought baby back ribs just smelled too good. We couldn't take the smell of them. We had to get us a bone off of that. We had to get a bone off of that. No, you didn't, man. Beef ribs is pretty good, I'm going to tell you. I just so happen to be a witness. We got an Airbnb down there. We might barbecue some down there. We might throw some on the grill while we out there, while we down in Texas for the Passover, man. Y'all make sure y'all get down there and make that, man. It's just something you don't want to miss. A quick sidebar, Salaki, I don't want to get too far off topic, but we back in Houston, Texas. That was the first time my first Passover was when we first was in Houston, Texas, man. Of course, I was in the school the year before that, but it was the COVID. So, yeah. So this is kind of live for me right here, all right? Start that from the top again.
Khan wa Khan. This is Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. Mm-hmm. And the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself. Salat.
The Lord chose us to be a special people to him, man. A peculiar people to him. You mind looking that word up one time, Matazar?
Khan wa Khan.
Tawada. A peculiar people to him, man. Just so we can get a good understanding of what that word peculiar means. All right. This is the ISUPK. We break down everything in here, man.
peculiar, describes something strange, odd, or unusual, often in a way that stands out, or something that is uniquely characteristic of a specific person, group, or thing.
Specifically of a person, group, or things. We are particular people to the Lord, man. We are a different kind of people to the Lord, meaning he don't look at us like he look at every other nation on the planet. He don't deal with us the same way he deal with every other nation on the planet. That's why you see that we the only people with a covenant with the Lord. No other nation don't have a covenant with the Lord. That's why when we read in the Bible, it always say what? The God of Israel, the God of Israel. You see that every damn word in the Bible. And for some reason, we still got to argue with people about him being the God of everybody. When that is nowhere in the Bible. It never said the God of everybody. Is the Lord in control of everything? Damn right. He in control of everything. Don't nothing happen without him signing off on it. Nothing happens. Nothing don't move. A leaf don't fall from the tree without the Lord's approval. All right. What's more on that?
Hey, Salaki, sir, if I could.
Go ahead.
That's what's so heavy about that is, you think about all of these false religions out here, that's rooted from the oppressor. And these be the same brothers and sisters we battle with, when we out there in the field, they battle with us because they don't want to hear separation scriptures. If you go to a church, they don't want to speak on separation scriptures. I don't think half of them that's in the church ever heard of separation scriptures. I know I didn't hear about it until I got here. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's so important for us to separate, because we following the custom of the oppressor. That's why it's so hard for our people to understand all of these separation scriptures that we're gonna break down tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Damn right. You absolutely 100% right, man. It's so important to the Lord don't want everybody coming together. That's not what he wanted. If that's what he wanted, this would never be in the Bible.
Yeah, right.
There's no reason to put this in the Bible if the Lord want everybody to come together. But what do people that don't want to hear? What the first thing they do? They want to run to some scripture that say all. See, all right here. All. This is all right here. When it's very simple. That's like you including yourself into it. If it say only Israel over here, and then over here is saying all, then that would simply mean he's talking about all of Israel. Like we don't even have to. I mean, of course, according to the context of what it's talking about, but you get what I'm saying. Like it's not that hard to understand. The problem is too many of us want to join ourselves to our oppressor, man. That is the problem. You was about to say something, Tazra?
Oh, come, sir. That's their biggest fight. The biggest fight for our people is to pull themselves from the oppressor, because they love that devil too much. You understand? They want to follow. They envy the devil. You know what I'm saying? The Bible say, envy not the oppressor. They envy. They love that devil. That's their biggest fight. And everybody in ISUPK know our biggest issues is not from the white man. It's going to be arguing with our people, trying to add the white man into the fold. You know what I'm saying?
No. You're absolutely 100% right. And you know why they love the oppressor? Because the oppressor allows them to do whatever the hell they want to do.
Yeah, right.
That's why they love white Jesus. White Jesus lets you do whatever you want to do, and everything is okay. Don't you worry about it. You never say to yourself, you never look at the Bible and go, well, damn, I'm not doing nothing the Bible say do. I'm not doing nothing this Bible say do. I haven't never in my life have I done anything the Bible say do. I have no desire to do it. Nobody is teaching me to do it. I'm doing everything the Bible say don't do And I'm sitting here talking about how saved I am. For some reason, that never clicks inside of your head. Like even when I was in Christianity, I used to wonder, like, damn, we don't keep none of the laws. So one day I asked my pastor, I was just like, what? It's just too hard for us to do it or something? He's just like, yeah. I'm like, damn, oh, okay. I said, oh, okay. You know what I mean? I roll with it. It wasn't until I came in here, man, and learned, man. It's not hard. It's actually fairly easy. It's the easiest thing you can do on the goddamn planet. It's just as simple as you keeping the white man's law. You don't break none of his laws, so you just don't break none of God's laws. Like it's really so simple, and your life will be better.
Salaki, if I could, sir, that's how you know who love the Lord. You know who love the Lord by the way they conduct themselves, how they don't follow these holidays, how they do everything according to the Bible, not taking nothing out the Bible to try to benefit yourself, but following the Bible to the T. You understand? That's what we doing here. You can't show me nowhere else that they following it to a T, because any religion that you go to, anywhere talking about the Bible, they're gonna make it a point to say how, oh, that law is over with. You know, you don't have to go by that no more. That's because they want to eat what they want to eat. You know what I'm saying? They want to do all these things that the oppressor taught them how to do. You know what I'm saying? They need to come back to this fold before they can learn what they're supposed to, what our customs is. Not what the oppressor customs is, but what our customs is. It's like,
no. That's absolutely 110% right there. You know what I mean? They need to learn their goddamn own customs. Why in the hell you want to keep? Because think about, why do you want to keep doing stupid stuff? You about to celebrate Easter. You don't even know. Easter don't even make no sense. Never have, and you still doing it.
Salaki, when we was in the world, didn't make sense to me. So, I mean, I don't get why, as a grown up, you still gonna throw on that pink suit. You know what I'm saying? Put your kids in all this pink crazy stuff, playing with eggs like bunnies lay eggs. Everything the oppressor have you follow is so childish. It's so minimum. It's so small-minded that you will follow it without thinking that you turning your back on the Lord. All we doing is doing this. All we doing is doing this for the kids. All these different excuses that they give you, it's just to pull you further and further from your God, not his God. His God, let him do what he want to do. But your God looking at you, gonna turn his back. You turning your back on your God. It's like,
no, what you're saying is absolutely right, man. What you're saying is absolutely right. And they following that nonsense because these low down dirty Christian pastors is pushing it. They turning to Christian pastors for morale, and they just letting them do all the sin of their heart. All of it too. They ain't leaving none out. You can do all the sinning you want in Christianity. And that's why so many people love it so much, man. That's why they don't want to let go of it. They love it, man. You can smoke all the weed you want in Christianity and still be a good Christian.
That's crazy work right there.
You can, man. And that's why they love it so much, because it just allowed them to sin, and they don't even understand because of the world we live in. You got Christianity, the internet, the TV, over-sexualized. Man, we got to come up out of that nonsense. What the hell is you watching? You watching TV and the internet for sex, and you got a whole woman sitting next to you. What the hell is wrong with you? What is that? You on the internet looking for something. Man, yeah, right. You got a whole woman. So you waiting on her to fall asleep so you can only search the internet to your heart's content. Yeah, right. Ain't no sleep tonight.
What's that? What's that? Not to veer off track, but what's that? Where remember they used to have something called Kelly's List or something. The back page. That was
Con. I remember back page.
Now you know one of them small hats was over there.
Man, it had to be, man. Because your oppressor is over all of it. And he's such a disgusting and vile person, man. He's such a sexual deviant. Only he would think of something. You know, we not thinking of stuff like that. Only he would think of stuff like that. Ain't no brother thought to come up with some dang on porno channel. Only your oppressor thought of that. Only he would think of something like that because he is vile like that, man. He is a disgusting, vile animal, man, that we should never follow ever in life, man. All right. Let's go ahead and finish that up. The end of it. Above all.
Above all the nations upon the earth.
And the Lord said, we are above all the nations that are on the earth, man. We above your oppressor. And you sitting here in this stinking kingdom that's about to be destroyed trying to follow him. You're going to follow him right to your destruction. That's what's going to happen, man. You're going to follow him right to his destruction. I know I got one in here somewhere. I got to find it.
I got one right here, sir.
Go ahead, Kai. Go with it.
This is Deuteronomy 12:29.
Mm-hmm.
When the Lord thy God shall cut off the nations from before thee, whether thou goest to possess them, or thou secedest them, and dwelleth in their land. Verse 30. Take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by following them.
So Salakia, where was you at again, Salakia?
This is Deuteronomy 12, 29 and 30.
Let me get right there with you, Salakia.
I'm at 30 right now.
Go ahead. Deuteronomy what now? Say it again.
12, 29 and 30.
Okay, go ahead.
This is 30. Take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by following them.
Take heed to thyself that you don't be snared by following them. You don't get held up by following them or caught up in their nonsense, man. And that is what we see every day inside this kingdom that we in. That's what we see every day inside of this kingdom that we in. We are caught up in their foolishness, man. This ain't. And so many of us, because we've never really lived, we've always been slaves inside of this kingdom. We don't know what living is. We've never lived for real. This is not living. This kingdom is set up for one thing, to oppress. That's it. It's set up to oppress the hell out of it. You get up, think about how many brothers and sisters get up and go to a job they hate every day, and just to be able to barely pay their rent. Now you barely paying your rent, and you still got the light and the gas bill coming and water bill. Your whole check system is set up based on your bills. So when I get paid next week, I'm gonna pay the water bill. Then when I get paid the week after that, I'm gonna pay the electric bill, then the gas bill, then rent right back there, then car insurance, car note, telephone. Nigga, that's oppression. If you living like that, is oppression, man. And that's how so many brothers and sisters' lives is, man. That is a terrible way to live. And then on top of that, they try to celebrate Christmas when they come up. You got to be kidding me, man.
You know what's heavy about what you said? They pay these bills like that. I know so many brothers and sisters in that situation. And they pay their bills, but every bill is still late. So they still in a crunch constantly. If that ain't oppression, I don't know what the hell is.
That is oppression. You one sick day from getting evicted. You get one sick day, you about to get evicted from your house. car about to get repossessed. Something crazy about to happen. If you call in sick one day, is insane. It is insane. That's not living, man. That is oppression at a high level. And then everything steady going up except your pay. Everything going up except your pay. That's not living, man. Shit. They saying it's costing more for gas, so gas going up. That means it's costing more for you to put it in your tank. Your pay should be going up. Shit. Shouldn't it be equal? Nah, it ain't.
That's Salakia, sir. That's one thing that bothers me when I talk to brothers. And the first thing, a lot of times, brothers, when they don't want to hear that truth no more, first thing they say is, man, I'm just out here living my life. You not living your life.
You're not living. This
is not the life that God had for us in place. You understand? And living like that and being okay with it, you don't even know you being oppressed. It's not even in your head that you being oppressed. All you know is you can get up in the morning, go buy you a bag of weed and smoke.
Man.
And that means you not impressed? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Salaki.
No, you're absolutely right, because that's what so many of our brothers and sisters, that's how they deal with their oppression. They deal with it by getting high as hell. Yeah. That's how they deal with it. Because they don't know no other way to deal with it. Because again, they don't know what being free is. They never been free. They never ever been free. So if you ain't never been free, then how the hell you know the difference between being a slave and being free? You don't know the difference. You don't know how to deal with it. But then when brothers come and try to tell you, man, come on over here and join with your brothers. Come on over here, you know what I mean? So we can show you how you're supposed to move in this kingdom, man. And the Lord is going to lift some of that oppression off of you when you start being obedient to him. They don't want to hear that. They don't want no part of that, man. All right. We have some more. Where was we at?
We still at 30, sir. Okay, I'm gonna start it back at the top.
Go ahead.
Take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by following them. Mm-hmm. After that, they be destroyed from before thee, and that thou inquiry not after their gods, saying,
Go ahead.
How did these nations serve their gods?
How did these nations serve their? Why the hell we even care? Why do we care about how the oppressor serve his God? Let him serve his God. His God been good to you?
No.
Hell no, it ain't been good to you. That's what a Christian will tell you. God been good to me. Yeah. No.
And it's crazy too, sir, if I could. They our people so twisted and so brainwashed that even after Putin put out all of the original pictures of the Hebrews, you know, the people from the Bible, you still gonna see that idiot walking around with a white man on his chain talking about this is Jesus' piece.
Hey, let me tell you,
so
our people so beat down, man. They halfway don't even care. People should have saw that, and then when they see us out there teaching and know we've been saying this forever, flooded. They should be flooded in here, man. We should never have an empty chair in a school anywhere. But our people so beat down, man, in this kingdom, man. Because we so oppressed and we don't understand how oppressed we is. Like, and I'm gonna be real. I knew it was a difference between how we was treated and they was treated inside of this kingdom, but I really didn't realize how bad it was until I came into the UPK. Like, I understood because I'm like, dang, of course, you know, you see the stuff we was getting dog sicked on us and punched in the face and kicked in the face and different things of that, and hung and all the atrocities that was happening to us. But then, so you look at that, and then you look at today, and you kind of feel like it ain't like that. So you feel like you done gained some ground. you ain't gained a damn thing inside of this kingdom. He just oppress you easier.
If I can use an example, sir.
Okay, by all means.
So, Kazak probably be the best person to use this example, though. If you take a dog, and it could be a pit bull, whatever kind of dog you want, and you beat the hell out this dog, put him in a cage, don't feed him. You beat him for a week straight, don't feed him. Put food in his face, don't feed him. The second week, you beat him. Third week, you stop beating him, you give him a little food. By a month's time, you can open that gate, that dog ain't gonna go nowhere. That dog gonna be so beaten and timid that he's just gonna shelter right in that area. That's the same thing that's going on with our people right now.
Right.
You done been beat down so much, generation of generation of generation of generation, to where now you thinking, oh, we good. You not good, because you still being oppressed. You still being, everything that goes on this planet is to go against what your beliefs is. Everything that's going on is to go against everything that our culture is, by serving the Most High. You understand? But they done beat you so bad, they can let the leash off a little bit. They don't need to have you out here in the poppy fields and the cotton fields. They don't need to have you like that, because they got you. You ain't going nowhere. You still gonna bring all your money to them. You still gonna do all the things that they want you to do. All they gotta do is put it in your face, let a rapper talk about it. You gonna run straight to it. Salak.
And then, just to add on to what you were saying, when you really think about it, think about what they show you when they show you about slavery. They always show you the violence.
Yeah.
You always see the violence, the whipping, the kidnapping, the rape, the things of that nature. They always showing that part about it. It's almost like to keep you thinking in your mind, you done made some progress. Like, dang, look how it used to be. I'm glad it ain't like that no more. When really it's just mentally. You getting whipped mentally. If you one paycheck away from eviction, you getting whipped mentally, man. You getting whipped mentally. If you going to work every day making somebody else rich, you're getting whipped mentally, man. You getting whipped mentally, man. You serving your oppressor, man. And anything you do in this kingdom, you serving him. We can't really get away from it, because it's his kingdom and he's in charge. We are under the foot of a beast, man, of an animal, with no sense of compassion for us, man. All right. Where we at on that?
That was it, sir.
That was it. Okay, where was we at? We was at Deuteronomy 14:2 still. We was done with that. Go to Exodus 34:12. All right, let's get that. Yeah, we are under oppression by a beast, man. And this is the thing that blows my mind, man. In 2024, we still got to argue with anybody about being joined to these people. I don't understand that for the life of me. I don't understand it. Like, you turn on the news, right, or the internet, whatever you turn on, you see black people getting brutalized by police. Brutalized, but you see what ICE is doing to the so-called Mexicans. You see that this is a compassionless people. And I got to argue with you about joining to them. Why would you even want to be joined to them? Like, think about joining to them. It benefits you how? It uplifts you how? It does what for you? Nothing. I remember I was talking to a brother about that. He's told me, well, you should be thankful the white man gave you a job.
Good night. Good night.
Even though I don't even work for a white man.
Oh, God. Me either.
Like, what are you talking about, man? I should be thankful for a job? Do you understand a job? I'm just slaving for this man? I don't understand. The destruction of our people sometimes is just beyond belief. Like, it is just, and actually, to tell you the truth, I didn't even know how to respond to that. It blew, I couldn't believe somebody would have actually said something like that.
That's just so brainwashed and beaten, and he for a person to say something like that, you should thank the white man you got a job.
Man,
if that's not no battered man, that man is battered.
That's domestic violence.
That's domestic violence battered. That man jumped every time somebody turned toward him. Something wrong with that brother. He definitely need to come over here at ISUPK and learn how to stand on his feet as a man. God, you understand? Because we don't move like that. You understand? Ain't no thanks for a job. You doing
thank me for a job.
Even if you look at it, for me being a business owner and you got employees, you more grateful for the employees helping your business succeed. But yet, when they got their skin is a different color, you supposed to thank the white man for a job. You understand? Yeah, he beaten. That man need help.
Yeah, he does. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. That brother does. Yeah. And like I said, it caught me so off guard. I was so floored that somebody would even say something like that.
Out loud.
Yeah. It was like a shock. I didn't even know what to do. Like, huh? You just said what? I think I wanted to swing on them.
Kind of think you want to get that way, yeah.
I don't know what happened. I would, of course, I would never have done that, but good night. Slack, where we at?
This is Exodus 34, verse 12.
Okay.
Take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land.
Take heed to yourself. Be careful, man. Unless you make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land. Unless you have a civil rights movement that wants to join you to the people that's sicking dogs on you. Take heed so you don't make these kind of mistakes. Because if you do that in the 80s, if you do that in the 50s, in the 60s, if you do that in the 60s, in the 80s, they'll put crack in your neighborhood. Mm-hmm. That's what happened to you. In the 70s, it'll be heroin. In the 2026, it's heroin and pills and lean and what am I missing something?
It's everything.
and dispensaries on every corner.
Yeah, God.
This Bible be so on point, man, that it is ridiculous, man. And that's what the civil rights movement was about, making a covenant with the oppressor, and we did. And look at where we at now. Great effing job.
If I could, sir, just to add, that was something you just said was so heavy. We got dispensaries on every block. You know, when we grew up, in our age, you got caught with a dime bag, a gram. You going to jail. It's brothers in jail doing years for the same thing that the oppressor is promoting and selling right now.
Walk right into a dispensary and get it.
This is the snare. This is the oppression that we're talking about.
Right, damn right.
All of these, growing up, I watched so many brothers go to jail for this. So they get money for putting brothers in jail for this. Now they say, hey, we can get the money. Open up dispensaries all across Michigan. Now you can't go to jail for it, but they making the money for it, put a tax on it, government getting their money, you know what I'm saying? So this is the thing. So now it's making it easier for you to sin against the Lord. Now you ain't gonna go to jail. You just come on in here and get what you need, and we'll get you together. You understand? Those are the snares. Salakia.
No, that is 110% right, man. Those are the snares, man. You got to give the oppressor back his drugs, man. Don't nobody do more drugs than the oppressor. None. Nobody do more or sell more drugs than the oppressor. You can forget about that. Your little whatever you done in your life, you ain't done more than the oppressor. I'm telling you, because he behind it all. A nickel bag ain't getting sold in the park without the oppressor getting his cut. He getting his cut. Nothing getting done. Ain't no drugs even making it in the United States without him getting his cut. If it do, he gonna catch you and give you 200 years. I'm telling you, they've been doing it forever. All right, where we at on that?
While thou goest, lest it be for a snare in the midst of thee.
Unless it be for a snare, your covenant these agreements that we make. Think about the so-called Native Americans, man. Think about all the treaties they signed with the oppressor. And the oppressor broke every last one of them. Every last one of them. Every single one of them. Like this is what a snake does. You could try to say you fought the injured snake and you healed the snake and brought him back to life and gave him food and water and all of that. That snake will still eat you. You cannot trust it at all. And this is what your oppressor is, man. He is just I almost said reptilian, but there's somebody that think I'm talking about some space nonsense. Everybody be talking about some race of reptilians. I don't know what the hell they be talking about. I see the oppressor. That's what I see. I don't see no Anunnaki. I don't see none of that Salakia. I see the oppressor. Khan, for sure. Yep, go ahead, Salakia.
Khan. Verse 13. But ye shall destroy their altars, break their images, and cut down their groves.
Let me tell you how you do that today. And this is going to amaze you. You can do everything we just read today. Right now, you can do that by changing your life and start following the law, statutes, and commandments. Because all of that is going to crumble everything in this kingdom. Like, if we turn to the Lord and start keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, we would actually crumble and run this kingdom. It wouldn't even last long. It'll be over for the oppressor. And he know it. Let Christmas time come around and he can't empty out his inventory. It's over. Black Friday ain't nothing sold. We say to hell with Black Friday. It's over. They live off of us. Let's stop buying Jordan and paying $400 for a pair of pants. $400 for a pair of pants? It's insane. This kingdom would crumble if we stopped doing that. The oppressor cannot afford for us to be self-sufficient. Why do y'all think that every time we built our own city, he came in and unalived us and burnt it down? Because if we were self-sufficient, we would surpass them. We would surpass them because we're better than them. Why? Because the Lord said we was. The Lord said we was. And just our everyday life, even if you just look at it today, you can just see we're better than them. That's why they don't put themselves to the forefront to do anything. They want to sell something, they put it on us. They push us to the forefront to promote all of these things that they sell and trying to do and all that. We do that for them, man. They ain't do it for themselves. Nobody want to see them playing football and basketball or
the boring sports in the
world. And all that, man. Nobody want to see that foolishness, man.
Salakia, sir, and that's a good reason why brothers and sisters to be able to look at themselves and know, especially if you just open your ears and hear what we saying, why it should be so easy for you to separate. You know you better than these Salakios. You know you better than these folks. You understand?
We working on it. We working on it.
So you know you better in every aspect. You know, they used to try to make it seem like we wasn't smart. You understand? They used to always tell me like, yeah, we got to dumb it down for the blacks and Hispanics. They always made it seem like, and if you think about it, all the 12 tribes, they tried to make it seem like we wasn't smart. And we were some of the smartest people on this planet. You understand? Slocky.
No, what you're saying is absolutely right, because we made everything.
Damn right.
Just think, Slocky. Your internet, you wouldn't have an internet if it wasn't for a brother. Like, this is like, we do everything in here. The oppressor just take the credit for it.
Oh God. Hey, sir, I seen a thing that said black man made the street light, white man made the ticket. So everything we made, they made a bill to it.
So think about this though. If we were separated from him, we would have the internet, they would not.
They would have to pay us for that if we wanted them to have it.
We would have cell phones, they would not. Like, think about the things, we would have tables and folding chairs, and they would not. We do all of this great stuff inside of the kingdom. They take all the credit and make all of the money off of it and give us nothing. They steal it, and whichever brother or sister invented it, end up poor and without a dime. That is this system that the oppressor has set up. And I got to argue with somebody about separating from them. I got to go back and forth with anybody about separating from them. Why? Nobody has ever told me a good reason of why I should not want to be separate from them. Nobody has ever told me that. I've never heard a good enough reason.
So, Lucky, I'm still trying to wonder why, for our people, it's still always a battle for them to part ways from the oppressor. They try to make a way for them to have salvation. They try to make it seem like when the Bible say, love thy brother, that means that's not my damn brother.
It's not my brother.
You understand? So God is all love. That's a damn lie. You know, all these things the oppressor put in their heads and have these. I really think these pastors, the reason they do that is because, you know, they don't pay taxes on nothing. So they know if they do something wrong, that oppressor coming with that whip, he gonna change their money flow. You know, so they gonna keep teaching just like back in slavery time. They tell them, hey, go out here and teach them this about the Bible. They give them certain things to read about the Bible. That's the same thing to this day. That's why you don't hear the color of Christ inside them church. They ain't gonna speak on that, you know, because the oppressor don't want them to speak on that. So like,
you're absolutely right. You'll never hear the color of Christ inside a Christian church, because they gonna tell you color don't matter. Meanwhile, they got a white Jesus hanging up in the back. That's what they gonna tell you. It's just another hustle, man, that our people, and that's why the thing we brought out with the snaps and snares and things of that, man, you have to be so careful inside of this kingdom because it's everywhere. It's everywhere, man. You can't, it's nowhere you can turn in this kingdom except for the ISUPK and get away from the traps and the snares. You can't go to the Christian church and get it. You can't go to some fake Israelite group and get it. You can't go to the Muslim mosque and get it. It's only one safe haven, one place you can come under the umbrella and out of the rain for a minute, man. And that's an ISUPK, man. Salakia, where we at on that? Salakia, under Commander General Yohana.
Oh, Salaki.
Yeah, man. We gotta start focusing on us more. But we can't do it. How the hell we gonna do it? We can't focus on each other if everybody care about is go getting a AP, what is that, 3.5? We can't do that. That's your focus. That's our problem as a people. We focused on 3.5s, Michael Jordans, and the NBA. Who the best, LeBron or Jordan? Nigga, I don't want to argue with you back and forth about who better, Michael Jordan or LeBron. It's not that important to me. It's just whoever you like, whichever one you like, that's who you're gonna say the best. Like, it's that simple. Go back and forth with you for 2 hours about that, nigga. We not in jail. We ain't in jail, nigga. That's some jail shit. What are you talking about? I'm not doing that. We at Exodus.
Oh, that was the end of that, sir. Unless you wanted to continue.
Oh, that was the end of that?
Yeah, unless you wanted to continue.
No. Get that. Go to that Revelations.
Con.
Pop that. I want to get that in before the time. Okay. We do got a little time.
Yeah.
I could have waited.
Hey, so can we do
go ahead, go to it.
Psalms 106?
Yeah, let's get it. All right, get Salaki. Give me 1 second. Oh, I ain't even checked to see if anybody had any questions. Good night. I'm tripping. Salakia, y'all. Salakia. Oh, yeah, make sure y'all like and share the class, too. I ain't do none of that stuff. I'm tripping today. All right. Make sure y'all like and share the class. And again, damn right, beef ribs are the best. Damn right. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. We appreciate y'all rocking it out with us tonight, okay? Where you at, Tazra?
This is Psalms 106, verse 34 and 35.
Okay, give me 1 second. No, Slack, go ahead, read it. Slack.
Kanawakan. They did not destroy the nations, concerning whom the Lord commanded them. Verse 35. But were mingled among the heathen and learned their works.
See, and that's what we see today inside this kingdom that we in right now. We are mingled among the heathen, and we have learned their works. We have learned their ways, man. We have learned the things that they do. And because we fell and they rose up over us, we start to take on those things. We start to look, think about I want to say the civil rights movement, but it was something else where they want integration. That's the word I'm looking for. Think about the integration movement, man, when it was about coming together. What was we really doing? We was looking at the oppressor and saying everything white is right. I don't want nothing to do with these niggas over here. Wherever the oppressor got, it was like, you ever seen The Last Dragon and Bruce Leroy had the glow? That's how we looked at the oppressor. Like he had the glow.
You know a lot of brothers and sisters don't know what we're talking about.
He had to go. Y'all go look up that movie. That's a good movie. I just watched that about a month ago. Yeah. It's The Last Dragon. But yeah, it was like he had the glow, man. Like everything he touched was glowing. And it was a goddamn, and it was just a stupid lie. It was the oppressor can cook better than any Negro? Nah, I don't think so. The oppressor can't even cook better than me, and I don't even cook. I don't even cook, and he can't cook better than me. I guarantee you that. All right? So nothing he done could have been better than us, man. We just got to understand. We always think join together. When join together is not the answer, man. Join together is our destruction. How do we know join together is our destruction? Look at us when we was fighting for integration and look at us now. You see how how together we was back then, and how it was more so we had a more so of a us mind frame. And look at us today. We got more of an individual mind frame, and everybody only care about they self. And our women twerking and dressing like sluts all over the place. Our women would have never dressed like that. Our women dressed so respectable back in the day. And our women act more manly than some of you goddamn men. Damn right. God damn. It is ridiculous, man. We didn't have this effing problem before integration.
If I could touch on that integration, sir.
Go ahead.
Integration didn't make sense to me because you're talking about a people that just came out of slavery, out of Jim Crow, you know, going through Jim Crow and all these things, seeing how the oppressor treated our people all those years. And for some odd reason, we want to go to their schools. We want to be around them. You know, that's the psychological problem that I was talking about when I referred to how you beat a dog and that dog don't want to leave you now because you done gave him some food here and there, stuff like that. You understand? But I never, it never worked in my brain right to understand why did this guy fight? He fought. He got so many of our people beat up, unalived, jailed to fight to drink out of their nasty ass faucet. To fight to drink, eat some food that you know they're gonna spit in. It never made sense to me. You know, why do we want to so bad we fight to be a part of a people that hate your guts, that hate you. To this day they hate you. And you still want to be their friend. It just don't make sense to me, Slakia.
And it's never gonna make sense because it was a trick. It was a total trick. Because think about what we did. It was really a slick way to get us back under their foot. Think about what we did. We sold all our businesses, sold all our houses to go beg for a job to work for them. We didn't say, let's build ourselves up. We said, let's go work for them and build them up. And that's what we did. We built their kingdom. And because we did that, we got what we got today. Thank you, integration. We appreciate it. We appreciate the hard work y'all did for us. Thank y'all.
You hit on the nose, sir.
It makes no sense, man. I really wish I could talk to somebody from back then and really get an honest and really tell, and they could, and have them come sit in the class and let them explain to y'all how it was then and how and how it's done nothing, because they was there from then to now. They can really give the explanation. They can really explain it better than I can. And I think we really need to be educated in that manner, man. Because a lot of our people just think it's just so much better, and somebody got to tell them, no, shut your dumb butt up. You don't know what you're talking. You're high. Put the weed down. That's the problem. That's why you think it's so much better. It's not. It's terrible. It's 1,000 times terrible. So like, go ahead. What did you read now?
Carnival Khan, verse 35. But were mingled among the heathen and learned their works. Verse 36. And they served their idols.
And they did what?
Served their idols.
And that's what we do in this kingdom, man. We serve all the heathen idols. In Christianity, you serving their idols. In that Muslim mosque, you serving their idols. If you walking around talking about you spiritual, you serving their idols. If you talking about the pyramids was built by aliens, you serving their idols. If you walking around talking about the Anunnakis, you serving their idols. We are serving their idols in this kingdom, man. Yeah, right. If you walking around just talking about you don't believe in the Bible and don't believe in God and don't believe in nothing, just yourself, you serving their idols. All of that comes from the oppressor, man. That's not the way we lived. We always understood that we had one God, period. Yeah, right. That's it. That's it. We always knew about the Most High. We not a people that was read the Bible. All you gotta do is open it up. We not some people that was celebrating Easter. We ain't, man. You would have came around us with that nonsense. You would have got stoned. Coming around us talking about some damn Easter or some Christmas or some foolishness like that. We ain't. This is not our culture, man. This is not what we do. And then what's crazy, what's the most insane thing is inside of this kingdom, they done force fit Christmas into the Bible. It's a force fit. Christmas ain't nowhere in the Bible, and a preacher will stand up there on Sunday and give a whole 2-hour sermon about how God loves Christmas. And Christmas is nowhere in the Bible except for God telling us not to celebrate it.
So like it, sir. He'll do all of that, but he would not pull that scripture to tell them about that tree that they putting in their house decorate. He won't talk about that.
Hell no, he ain't about to talk
Those are scriptures I never heard until I came into the ISUPK. And that's what's so heavy about ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. It's so heavy. You can bring pastors in here, black, as long as they black, Hispanic, Native American. You can bring them in here. And I guarantee half of these scriptures that they hear, they never heard before.
They never heard.
You never heard these scriptures, and they're in the same book that they have in these churches. But you won't know the proper breakdown. You won't know nothing about this book until you come in here to understand what this book is saying. Because there's no way someone can get into a pastor can go to church and have a 2-hour sermon about Christmas. But yeah, there's scriptures telling us you shouldn't even have that damn tree in your house. That's why it's so important to separate yourself from this oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Right. If we thought about it, all these damn churches, and they came over to ISUPK, the oppressor will be hurting.
Damn right.
Because they false truth can't get pushed out here to our people no more. You understand? Salaki, sir.
No. What you're saying is 100% right, man. 100% right. And that's the thing. You know what I do here too a lot, man? Our people always talk about change, but they are unwilling to change. They're unwilling to change. That's how change comes. You have to be willing to change yourself. How the hell you gonna change and you still the same Christian you was yesterday? Ain't nothing gonna change. Nothing changes. You got to create some change, brother, and that's what you do when you come into the ISUPK.
All right.
You got to separate yourself from this oppressor, man. Because I promise you, if you don't, you're going to pay a cost. You're going to pay a cost. There's more on that?
But I just wanted to add, that's the biggest change you could make as a black, Hispanic, Native American. It's the change by walking away from that oppressor and coming over here to ISUPK. That's the best change on this planet that you could make right now. Slot.
No. What you are saying is 110% right. That is the best change you can do, because in here, you're going to get something you've never gotten anywhere else. You're going to get some brotherhood, some actual true love, and the goddamn truth about who you are. Finally, your questions that you normally have and how you look at life, and you go, this thing cannot be this way. Like, this can't be it. Come in here, you're gonna get the answers you're looking for, man. I can assure you of that.
Salakia, sir, what a lot of our people don't get is that every answer to your life, if you black, Hispanic, or Native American, is in the Bible. Every answer you need is right here in the Bible. And it's never going to be shown that to you in no Christian in no Christian church, in no Catholic church, in no Muslim. It's not going to be shown to you, but everything that pertains to your life is right here in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? That's what's so heavy about ISUPK. They're going to give you all that tools you need to correct your life. You're not going to get that nowhere else, because that's why the Christian church okay with you getting high and coming to church Sunday. As long as you pay some tithes, you know, you good. They okay with you being an LGBT, the alphabet committee. They'll baptize you in the water like that's going to change. You going to come out and still go, man going to go lay with another man.
Insane.
It's insane.
Actually, the pastor and the dude that he baptized, they're going to lay with each other. Salaki. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you too wild. That's it, sir.
But that's how it is, man. And so we have to separate ourselves away from these people, man. Because what you got to Tazrak? Give me Isaiah 13 and 14. I'm kind of force fitting this in here, but I got to get this in here. Salakia.
You say Isaiah
13 and 14.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
And it reads, and it shall be as a Salakia, and it shall be as the chase robe.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
As a sheep that no man taketh up, they shall every man turn to his own people.
What's going to happen?
Every man turn to his own people.
Let me tell you something. The Lord is going to make every man turn to his own people. You can you could think you join to whoever the hell you want to think you join to. The Lord is going to make everybody turn to their own people. And if you join to your oppressor, nigga, I don't want you then coming over here joining to me. I don't want you over here because you are a traitor and I can't trust you. I can't, and I don't, and I won't. I'm still working on me. Don't come by me because I don't want you here. Read.
And flee everyone into his own land.
And everybody gonna flee back into their own land, man. You gonna flee back into our own land. Right now, we got a land, but we can't flee back into it because the Lord gonna put us back into it, into our own land. So every nation gonna be turning to their own self. Your dumb ass gonna be trying to join to the white man as if he gonna save you. Nah, it ain't gonna happen. Read.
Verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
What's gonna happen to the people that's joined to them?
Shall fall by the sword.
Let me tell you something, man. You're gonna fall by the sword, you joining yourself to the oppressor.
Damn right.
Like, how much more do he have to show you that this is what's gonna happen? He unalive you today. When we've been in this kingdom over 400 years, when have the oppressor not been unaliving you? I'll wait. Can you tell me when? What day it haven't happened? Has it been a day that the oppressor has not unalived the so-called black man? I don't think so, or a native man, or somebody out of God's people. Nah, it ain't. Nah, it ain't. So why the hell would you even think he gonna save you? Why in the hell would you even think you can join yourself to him? Right. You got your goddamn mind, man. Salakia, go back to where we was at. Salakia, I forgot. That was the end of that? Okay, Khan. What's next with that?
I got James 4:4.
Khan. Let's get it. James 4:4. We're going to James 4:4. Let's get it. You trying to join yourself to the oppressor, man. And he ain't done nothing but unalive you and teach you how to sin against your God. That's the life you want to live? I know. It's been working out so great for you so far, huh? It's done a stupendous job for you so far. That's why you're so goddamn oppressed that your hair falling out your goddamn head. Women so oppressed that they menstruals is messed up. It's working out great for you, ain't it? I know. I see you. So go ahead.
Khan Wakan, this is James chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteress, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God?
Don't y'all know that y'all sin? It makes y'all friends with the world, but it is making you an enemy of God. A lot of brothers and sisters, y'all ever notice as long as y'all was in the world sinning, everybody was cool with you and y'all was having a good time, but as soon as you started stop sinning and started keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, they start looking at you like you was crazy. They start looking at you like it was something wrong with them because you ain't want to smoke weed no more, because our sisters didn't want to whore no more, because you ain't want to go out and sell drugs no more. People start looking at you like you was crazy. Some of us just simply stopped celebrating Christmas and Valentine's Day. They looking at you, they damn near disowned you, kick you out your goddamn house. Your wife divorced you. All because you want to serve the Lord, man. That's what this is saying. You can be friends, you can sin and be friends with the world, but know that you're gonna be an enemy of the Lord. And what we just read, you're gonna be joined to them, and you're gonna be unalived with them. This Bible is serious business. This ain't something. I almost said something. This is not a play toy. This ain't something you playing with, man. This Bible is serious business. This ain't something you just pull and read the scripture and make up your own foolish nonsense thought, or you just run around saying some stuff and you don't know a damn thing. You're gonna have to answer for that, man. You should take this a lot more seriously, man. But you seeing everything that the Bible been saying is coming to pass. You should be taking this a lot more serious than what you are. Salak, go ahead.
Khan Wakan. Whosoever, therefore, will be a friend of the world is an enemy of God.
Say that again.
Khan Wakan. Whosoever, therefore, will be a friend of the world is an enemy of God.
Whoever gonna be a friend to the world, man, you're gonna be an enemy to the Lord. That's what the Bible says. It say you can't serve two masters. You can't love the world and love the Lord. It's impossible. It is impossible to do, because loving the world, you think the Lord wants you celebrating Thanksgiving? They done murdered millions of his people, and he okay with you sitting there celebrating that foolishness? No. Let the people who done it, let them have that. Because guess what? They're the ones who have to answer for that. Why if you Black, Hispanic, or Native American, why do you got to answer for celebrating Thanksgiving? Are you kidding me? I wish I would. I don't even eat dressing that month. I'm good on it. Anything Thanksgiving related, I'm straight.
Salaki, I love my dressing. I just won't eat it nowhere, no time in, no turkey, no dressing throughout none of November.
Man.
I like to have it during the summertime, actually. You know what I'm saying? So
I love dressing.
We can't sit here and act like we can't eat these certain foods before these days. See, they so twisted out here. I know folks don't eat no turkey or dressing until Thanksgiving. And that's crazy.
And that's most people.
Yeah. Because what's so special about this food that you only can eat it on this, on this day? But they do that, and they make that day their holiday. I almost said holy day, but holiday. But that's for their Lord, their God, not our gods. Salaki.
And they don't even think, what we just read in the scripture was so crazy. It said doing these things, man, is going to make you an enemy of God. Why would you want to be? And think about it. And this is why we talk about pastors and stuff so terribly, man, because they push these things on you because they're an enemy of God. We just read it. We can't get it. We just read it. They're an enemy of God. That's why we talk so bad about Muslims, because they're enemies of God. That's why I said earlier, to shut the stuff down, all we got to do is come out of it. You ain't got to recruit the Arabs. The Arabs don't need to come over here with you. They don't got nothing to, that's their business. Let them go worship their rock. You ain't got to try to bring no oppressor over here with you. He loved Caesar Borgia. Let him have him. You ain't got to try to bring him over here with you. Well, he can't come in here no way. I don't give a damn whether he with you, without you.
Right.
He ain't coming in here no goddamn way. That's why I love it here.
Yeah.
That's why I love it here, man. I love it right here. Go ahead.
Something you just said, sir, was so heavy. Stop recruiting. Just come be with your people.
That's it.
You understand?
That's it.
It's 12 tribes. Come be with your people.
That's all you got to do, man.
Stop all this damn recruiting the oppressor into to everything that got to do with you. Our black folks act like they can't move if the oppressor can't go with them.
That's how they act.
That's so crazy to me.
Come
be with your people and learn your heritage.
Damn right.
And leave theirs alone. That's the only thing that's gonna benefit you. Slacky.
No, what you're saying is absolutely 100% right. I'm gonna tack on something right on top of that. They don't never try to recruit us like each other. They don't do that. That don't happen. They all, yeah. They ain't gonna never say. They don't never say, "Let me go get my brother." They don't never say that. You got to save the oppressor, man. They don't never fight that hard for each other. They don't do it. They fight for the oppressor. They fight harder for the oppressor than the oppressor fights for himself. That is insane.
You see it. If when we out there at war, we can have an oppressor listening to what we saying and cordial, dealing with it, listening. But you're going to have one of our people come over here and tell us something totally different and fight his fight. He going to fight for that white man so hard, but he don't understand. We out here to fight for you, black man.
God.
We not thinking about him. He a prop, like what Cap call him. They props.
God.
You understand? We out here for our people only. We ain't out here to talk to the oppressor.
God.
We use them as props for y'all can catch on and y'all can follow. You understand?
God. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely 110% right. While teaching the truth, man. Because nobody needs the truth more than blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man.
Damn right.
Like, God, dog. Y'all want the oppressor to inherit the next kingdom too? You just want to be oppressed, huh? Like, when does it stop? Like, good. Can I get a rest from my oppression, please? Is that okay with everybody else? That's cool with y'all? If I can get a rest from my oppression, because I sure would like it. It would be mighty nice. I would appreciate that. Let's get that in Revelations. We're running up on time. Yeah, I would appreciate that so much, man. Because I don't want to be oppressed in this life and the next one too. This kingdom and the next kingdom too. I got to still be oppressed. God damn, when is it my turn? When do I get a chance to be on top? Don't y'all want that? Don't y'all want to know what that feels like? Oh, I do. You goddamn right I do. And I'm going to get it.
Damn right.
I'm going to get it. Understand that. I hope you understand it. You got that?
Kana Wakan.
Go ahead.
This is Revelations, chapter 18, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people."
Do what?
Come out of her, my people.
Come out of her, my people. Come out. What does it mean when it's saying come out of her, my people? What does that mean? Is it talking about what What that one fake Israelite group did? They come out of my people and then they went to Egypt.
Oh, come on.
They had to flee to Egypt or some nonsense they did, man. That was like when I first heard about the truth. I wasn't in the truth. This is like just me hearing about it, watching some videos on YouTube. I heard about that group and they had some flee to Egypt. The dumbest shit I ever heard in my life is flee to Egypt and do what? Nobody asked that question.
Just go there.
Yeah, just go there. Go there and do what? What are we doing? He done told everybody, don't get no bridge card. Don't you take the bridge card is the mark of the beast. Don't nobody get that. I said, these niggas over there starving.
You know what's funny about that, sir? When I first heard Israelite, I was doing some work at this brother's house, and this brother was like, hey, what's up with your moms? Because her moms was here. He's like, oh, she from Israel. So I was like, oh, for real? So I get to asking questions and stuff. He's like, yeah, she was with the group that left her, moved down here, moved to Israel. These fools wouldn't cut a stove on. They couldn't have a fire on Saturday. They couldn't, nothing. It was so crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's the first time I ever heard Israelites.
Right.
That's when everything, I started wondering, what's up with this Israelite? That's the first thing I ever heard. And it was about, and when I seen how they moved, it was just weird, just like another fake Israelite group. You understand? And that's all it was. The group that moved to Israel, that's the Mona Israel people. They just got hit with a bomb or close to them or something like that. Insane.
But if I could, sir, you asked the question, what does it mean to come out of her? When it means saying come out of her, it's basically telling you to stop following their damn ways.
That's what it means.
You understand? Stop following the ways of the heathen, man. Stop following this heathen. You understand? That's what the Bible's telling us. When it say come out of her, come back to your heritage.
Damn right.
You understand? Follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. It's not telling you nothing besides leave that way alone and come back home. You understand?
Right. Leave that way and them people alone, man. And our people, I got to go back to the 80s, man. Our people so destroyed, man. Do you remember in the 80s when we was walking around in all the Chinese Kung Fu stuff?
you done took me way back there.
Hey, our people thought we was Chinese at one point. Believe it or not. I'm telling you, we had the whole Chinese outfit with the shoes, with the karate shoes on. Oh my God.
Salakia, sir. I remember the first day I found out about it. I think I had to be in like elementary school. And see the kids, like 5th, 6th grade. Kids got to start wearing these little karate shoes. I go home, I tell my pops, like, hey, I want some of these shoes.
God.
Man, that man cussed me out so bad, told me, I ain't buy you no house shoes for school. And I'm glad he did, because if I'm thinking of looking back, in hindsight,
God.
we was trying to follow a custom of another nation. It wasn't a custom of the Most High.
It was not the custom of the Lord, man. It was so. I was a kid too, man. And it was just. And now that I'm thinking back on it, it was a sad situation, man. We was karate kicking all over the place. Everybody was doing it. We had the little Bruce Lee, that little shirt he wear, them little stupid Chinese shirts. We had all that stuff, the whole outfit. Everybody was Bruce Leroy, nigga.
And you know what's heavy about that too, sir? That shows you how long we've been following customs of other nations. You understand? That shows us from generations how we followed that, and we fell into that because, again, we wasn't doing that before. Even in slavery, you got to think about it. They was fighting to get out of slavery. They was forced to that custom. After they got them controlled, the generations after that just follow every custom besides their own. Slack.
Yeah, and a lot of them revolts was happening on them holidays. We wasn't singing Jingle Bells.
We was waiting on the oppressor to get good and drunk so we can attack. We wasn't singing no jingle bells and wasn't no reindeers on the rooftop. We was thinking attack. Well, you can attack a different way today, man. You ain't got to do a physical attack like the Bible say. Our war is not physical, man. It's spiritual. Meaning all we got to do is keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and we will walk out of here just like they walked out of Egypt. The same way. Well, of course, you know, we got the chariots coming to get us this time, so we going out in style. But man, it's going to be a beautiful thing when that time comes, man. But first you got to come out of her, man. You got to put down, like, is eating pork that worth it? Is it that worth it? Is shrimp, crab, and lobster, that shit is nasty. That stuff is nasty anyway. Stuff is nasty. I ain't never liked crab meat. That always been disgusting to me.
Not only that, sir, if I could, everything that you follow with the oppressor is bad for you.
Right.
It's going to kill you, unalive you eventually with some health issues.
God.
You know what I'm saying? So everything that you follow the oppressor on is bad for your health. It's bad for your everything that got to do with it. You know, bad for your health. It's bad for your relationship with the Lord. You know, all of that is nonsense. We got Levitical laws, dietary laws that tell us what we should eat. The Lord implemented that for you can be healthy, for you can live. You got to look at the people in the Bible. They live for hundreds of years.
Damn right.
Because they wasn't eating these things. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't doing these foul things, smoking weed and all these things the oppressor allow you to do today and promote for you to do today. You understand? So everything that you do is destroying you. Salaki.
Khan, what you're saying is absolutely right, man. Integration has destroyed us because we ain't have drugs in our neighborhood like this prior to integration. We integrated and then the drug dealers came into our neighborhood, which is your oppressor. TV make you think it's us. The reality is it's him.
I get that.
Yeah. The reality is it's him.
Salakia, sir. But you got to really think. If you in a projects, the way most of us grew up, in the beginning, you in the projects, you don't have nothing. I mean, nothing. You barely eat. Where they go get these drugs to bring them home at?
Man, this is...
You understand? We got to really think about it, man. You know, they portray it as we just out here with drugs and we start selling. Where did we get it from? You understand? How did it get here? You know, we got to think about the big picture. Stop looking at just what they showing you and look at the big picture and ask these questions. Actually, don't ask yourself these questions. Call in a Tuesday night class and ask Cap these questions and he'll break it down for you.
Damn right. Give you some great understanding, man. Give you some great understanding. What you're saying was so right, man. The poorest people in the poorest area got all the drugs.
Come on, man. That's crazy work.
They got all the drugs. They got all the drugs that come from other countries. It ain't like that in no other neighborhood except the poorest neighborhood where we at. Yeah. And then you don't see nothing wrong. Some named Fishy. Okay. Go ahead. What's up on that?
I'm gonna start from the top, sir.
Go ahead.
Revelation 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
And that you receive not of her plagues, man. Because guess what? All right, boom, we feeling the water. And guess what? Don't think that it just go on this way. Somebody have to answer for what's been done to God's people, man. Your oppressor gonna have to answer for that. The Africans who helped sell us over here, they're gonna have to answer for that. The Arab slave trade, they're gonna have to answer for that. These people have to answer for what they have done. You don't get away with it. That's what makes the Lord such a just God. Somebody think they be talking about, well, God is just so just. And then when you talk about the justice that he gonna do on the oppressor, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. Hell no, he ain't that just.
Not my master.
Nah, because the oppressor is their God.
Yeah, God.
That's the issue. The oppressor is their God. But no, the Lord is going to answer the call, man. We just have to do our part. Like we just read, it said, come out of her, my people, and we broke it down. You coming out of the way, coming out of the life that you live in that's with these people. You know what I mean? You don't got to, just because they, the stupidity that they do, you don't have to do that because you're not stupid. We dumb ourselves down to follow them. That's what we do. We literally dumb ourselves down to follow them. And it's crazy, man. We'd be so far ahead and way more advanced in medicine and everything if we ran the planet. But we let dumb run it. Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble is running this kingdom. And it's just, and it's stupid. Go ahead, what's more on that?
Wakan. For verse 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven.
For her sins have reached up to heaven, and that's what we're seeing right now, and that's why everything is going so crazy. They sins done reached up to heaven, and the Lord is ready to end this thing, man. Now, I don't know whether it's going to be tomorrow. I don't know whether it's going to be 20 years, 40 years. I don't know none of that. I don't have a clue. All I know is what the scriptures say. And all I know is what I see. And it definitely looked like to me, now it's winding down. It's really going crazy right now. All right. Everywhere in the Middle East is getting bombed. Ain't nothing safe over there. Everything getting hit. Saudi Arabia, everything is getting hit. Ain't no more proxy wars. That stuff is over. You in the real deal right now. All right? Go ahead.
Wakan. And God have remembered her iniquities.
And the Lord gonna remember her iniquities, man. And the Lord gonna remember her iniquities. That's another reason why would you want to be joined to that? The Lord is about to pass a judgment down on all these nations for you, black man, Hispanic man, and Native man. Why in the hell would you get in the way of that? You supposed to stand out the way and say, God damn, finally, man. Finally, the Lord is going to defend us. Finally, I'm about to see what freedom is like. Finally, I'm about to stop being oppressed. Finally. This is your redemption, black, Hispanic, and Native man. Don't fight it, embrace it. Let it happen. Sit out the way. Because I'm just about to be on my couch, laying in the bed watching TV, and letting the Lord go haywire. Coming in, teaching my class, going to camp, and letting the Lord go haywire. And I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. There's more on that, Tazrak?
This is the next word. You want to go there?
Go ahead. Let's just finish. Yep.
Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Reward her even as she rewarded you. And that's what we read a lot of times. And that drive, brother's crazy. When we talk about the other nations going into slavery, oh my God, they don't like that. They hate that, man. But the Bible said reward her double as she rewarded you, meaning the things that she done to us, she gonna get double done to her. And that's just, man. The Lord is a just God. That's just. They should get it double. Go ahead.
And double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which she have filled to her double.
Make her drink from the same cup we had to drink from, but make her drink double. Make her drink double, because what? This the Lord doing it. I ain't write this. I ain't say, let me put this in the Bible before class. This is the Lord's doing. This is what the Lord wants done. The Lord wants them to have double for what they've done to us. And it's a just thing. Go ahead.
Kanawakan, verse 7. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Man, she have glorified herself in this earth, man. The oppressor has ran this planet for God for I don't even know how many years. And at some point, it has to come to the end or the whole earth would be destroyed. What kind of psychopath would make a weapon to blow the earth up? Who thinks like that?
Yeah, that's crazy work right there.
Who thinks like that? The oppressor has to be stopped. They have to be stopped. They evil have to be stopped. You would make a weapon to blow the entire earth up. Somebody got to put a stop to them, because you ain't making that weapon just to keep it somewhere. You making that to use it. You would literally, meaning if it came down to it, he would blow the whole earth up before he surrendered. The Lord has got to step in, because that's the only way the oppressor can be stopped. Without the Lord stepping in, he would hit that button and blow the entire earth up before he let Iran take over the earth. That's what he would do. Go ahead.
Kanawakan. So much torment and sorrow give her.
So much torment and sorrow give her. Why? Because she gave it. Them goddamn Israelis was murdering the Palestinians like it was a trend. For they've been doing that for 100 years, God, 50 years, 100 years, murdering the hell out the Palestinians. Like it's trending. Somebody has to stop them. They will wipe out the entire planet. Somebody has to stop them. The Lord has to stop them. Go ahead.
Kanawakan. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen.
They think they sit as the rulers of the world. That's how they think that's why, look what Trump said. He said, Spain they won't let us use their little area. He said, we'll just go over there and use it if we wanted to. We'll just go over there and use it. There ain't nothing they can do about it. He sit as a king, man. Just go over there and just do what he want to do. And Spain was supposed to be, a part of the Europe little movement or whatever they got going. They don't give a damn. Go ahead.
Kanawakan. And I'm no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
And shall see no sorrow. And that is the arrogance of these people. That's the arrogance of, forget the dude that's the head of Israel, Donald Trump. These are the arrogance of them, man. Can't nobody F with them. That's what they think. The Lord is going to do it. The Lord has to do it, or they'll hit the button to blow up the world. Go ahead.
Kanawakan, verse 8.
Oh, no, that's it on that.
Yeah, well, this actually going to tell her plagues that she going to get, but I get it. We good.
Yeah, Kyle. We're a little over the time. Kyle. What I do is I pick that up exactly from there next week before we go into our next topic, just to finish it up. All right, if I remember, because I will forget if somebody in the chat. Okay, Kyle. All right, y'all. And with that, I'm going to say shalom. Yahweh Shem Shabbat to the brothers. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Allah Shem Yahweh Shah to the sisters, man. Make sure y'all pay y'all tithes, man. Pay y'all Passover fee, man. And please make it out to the Passover, man. Y'all, it's something y'all don't want to miss. Y'all do not want to miss the Passover. Especially, we never know. This could be our last Passover in this kingdom. You know what I mean? Our next Passover, we could be celebrating it on the chariot or in our land. You know what I mean? So let's get it in and let's get that brotherhood and that sisterhood cranked up, man. Because this one, man, we might as well turn all the way up, man, because it's almost that time, all right? And Salakia, if I didn't get your question, I don't see no questions right here, so I didn't check Facebook. But if I didn't get your question this week, I'll get it next week. All right? With that, shalom, Israel. You had something you want to say, Tazrat?
Allah, sir. Shalom.
All right, shalom, Israel.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're